trying to stack those like good days, solid days, and every time like sort of go out there, make sure I'm getting the best out of myself.
10k track race has always been relentless. I've always found them really tough.
We're just watching, this is all raw reaction. My second pacer, how you doing, brother?
Yeah, it is.
Made it to LA Beats.
Pardon? Sorry, just noise going on. So I've heard you speaking, it's gone in this ear and out the other ear.
We made it to LA.
Yeah, I've
Nice.
made it, survived the plane.
Nice. What's your thoughts?
My thoughts?
Yeah.
About what? I've got a lot of thoughts about a lot of things, so you're really going to need to be specific there, because don't want to open a can of worms that we can't close again.
How are you,
How are
you feeling off the travel? How's the body feeling?
Actually pretty good, yeah. Ran last night when we got in and felt actually quite nice, which was good. It's quite a long travel. 2 flights the traffic was bad when we got to LA, so it was like 90 minutes, an hour 40 drive to go like 30 miles. But yeah, body's feeling good. So Airbnb's all good. Got Callum sleeping on the top bunk. So yeah, we're all good.
Clip this. When this guy runs well, clip this. Do it as like a hope core thing. See what this guy's been through. Look at his track record. Wins Liverpool by a country mile. Follows it up 4-foot European cross when no one thought he could do it, and that's on the line against Labalu. Then he's ill on New Year's, but he's like, local race in Newcastle, let me just slap out a little 5k win for the cash. Does his job, goes indoors, 13:13, had to front run the last 1.5k. Then he runs 13:19 after miscounting the laps, could have gone quicker. And now he's arrived here after 4 weeks at altitude. This is the guy right here. Right, don't add it.
Yeah.
Shit. But it's a win-win now.
Yeah, it is.
Now do another one. Yeah, he's not. Him tomorrow.
First time at the track? At this track anyway.
First time ever at the track. It's a big
ever at
day.
the track?
Yeah, no,
Never been
good.
to a track.
The sun's come out just in time for us. I'm looking forward to it. The vibe is high, which is always positive. I feel like that's going to gradually tail off as people channel it into concentration. Nothing special. Jog, some 600s. Andy wants me to do a 400 a bit quicker, and then probably some 2s or some 100s, just some relaxed strides really. I'm going to try and do a little bit more volume, because obviously I'm not racing, I'm just pacing, so I kind of need to still treat this week like I'm training, as to not taper down too early for my race next week. Should be good.
Yeah.
Made it to LA, Ephraim.
I watched that this morning as well.
Made it already.
Literally got
Nice.
off
Here.
before, watched that, got ready.
It's nice and hot for you.
Oh, yeah.
Job good.
Yeah.
No,
It's
I'm
nice weather. Yeah.
No, it's
Beautiful day.
Where's that
Sunshine.
new
You know?
I don't
We have to enjoy this.
I've
now.
never seen it before. Watch lane one, Callum. Because he's pacing. Lane one.
What is this, 60, yeah? 60 through 300. It is.
All done there, Callum, for pre-me?
Everybody. Yeah, all good. We did. I did 3 6s, 1 4, 3 2s. The 4 was a second and a half ish quicker than what I need to pace at, which I think is positive. Some people would take that as a negative. I'm hoping that the lights kick in and I can just follow them around. But yeah, I don't know if I added the context. It's actually perfect for me because what Andy likes to do is people race a 3K the week before a 5 often to build up. So even though this isn't a race, it's going to be a pretty hard effort. I need to run between like, I don't actually know, but I'm guessing 8:05, 8:10. I'm going to go and check, which is pretty speedy. So that's going to be tough at the front by myself, to be honest. So yeah, get that done and then on to a race next week. Good luck, lads and girls.
Yeah, done. Pre-meet done.
Nice. Plan for the rest of the day?
Coffee, maybe do some work, chill, probably go out for dinner tonight. And that's it really, yeah. Oh, face mask, obviously.
Who is that guy?
Hi boys, how we doing?
Yes, good.
Doing well.
Where are we off? Where are you going? Just walking.
Just
We are
walking
working
around.
around here, yeah.
It's been an hour actually.
Oh, sick. Nice.
We're
What are you
just
up to today, from?
Just have fun, you know. Just drink water, work.
You feel good for tomorrow?
God, he knows everything. Tomorrow, what you will be having. Yeah.
Have a good one.
Yeah.
These days. Evening.
All right, lad.
Yeah, very well. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing very well, thank you. Nice. We're just heading out for a spot of grub, as I call it, on Balboa. A little Italian number. It's been a beautiful day. Nice. Pre-meet went well for everyone, and hopefully we're gonna have full bellies, and then use that tomorrow, eh?
Nice. What have you been up to today?
What have I been up to today, Charlie? We basically, to put it short, we just went for a pre-meet. So essentially we go over to the track where the race is. We do a little bit of fresh shoulder and a few strides, and then come back and just chill really for the rest of the day. Myself, Callum and Sarah went over to Newport Beach for a coffee, which was quite nice, chill, come back, and now we're going out for food. The others went to a different coffee establishment and then just chilled basically. Feet up, you've got to use all that energy tomorrow, so yeah.
A little bit more. Thumbs up, thumbs down.
Really good.
Yeah,
That's
really good
though,
actually.
'cause if you go when you
yeah,
check, go
vibes
to
are
check in,
really
double-
nice,
double check
relaxed.
like what it is.
Things are
and if
good.
they say, be like, I'm pacing, I know.
Nice
say,
evening.
Yeah, great
And if
evening.
they say no, can you
it's
go?
cool, like having everyone
Whatever it
in
will
one
be,
place
9
again.
or 3
Not
or
again.
2, be
Obviously,
like,
because we're in
oh,
Flagstaff,
like,
but like
that's not
just a
what I
different
was
setting,
thinking
a little bit
about.
more relaxed, I guess, because like all the hard training's done. And so
I feel like
tomorrow it
he's
is what it
gonna-
is. Like we'll put everything on the line, but regardless, we've banked a lot.
Yeah,
of
but what I
work
mean is,
and training
yeah,
and hours
like,
together, and
ideally,
now
I
it's
think the reason
yeah,
they're giving
it's
all
definitely
three
just like a
is
celebration
they
at the
know
end of
one of you
that.
might only do.
My eyes have suddenly just
As long
gone.
as the
It's
weather's
9:23. I feel like I'm ready for bed.
And we
Nice.
get shoes next
And
week as
is
well,
tomorrow your
right?
third time doing this race?
This is my third time doing it. I've progressed every single year. Started off in the C race my first year and I DNF'd, and I thought this might be the end for me. And then things took off with Macau. I started training hard for that year and I moved to the B race and I won the B race. Ran really well last year. And now I've been progressed into the A race. And how that's going to go, I actually don't know, I'll be completely honest with you. I ran a marathon 6 weeks ago, but I feel fit. I feel strong fit, not sharp fit, which I think I've already said before. But yeah, I think I'm going to take a swing and see what happens. But yeah, I've got another race planned anyway in 3 weeks, which is going to have to be a little bit more important anyway. So yeah, we'll see what happens.
How many times have you done this race though?
Once,
Nice.
last year.
Nice. How did it go? How are you feeling about last year? And how do you feel about what you've done since then, coming back into it?
Yeah, last year, at the time I was disappointed, but looking back and how the race was ran, there weren't that many people that showed up to the B race, and I was sort of just like on my own for the whole second half of the race. So yeah, was proud of myself for sort of like how I rallied, but wanted quicker, and I'm hoping for quicker this year. But in terms of since then, I suppose, obviously I've done a marathon now, I feel a lot more mentally strong. I'm excited for tomorrow, but I think well, for me, I feel like it's just a free hit. It's only 6 weeks since Seville Marathon, so yeah, literally just gonna go and see what I've got in the legs. Flagstaff went really well. Yeah, we've done a couple of track sessions now. Yeah, I'm just excited to just race again.
Yeah, feeling good. Yeah, it was a good day. It was Pre-meet was good, pretty chill. Usually sort of just feels the same. Even though I never like think I feel class when I'm doing it. I either usually feel bad or I just feel the same. And usually that doesn't have that much bearing on the race at all. Because like the day before, I felt so bad the day before and ran really well. I felt great the day before and ran crap. So yeah, it was. I don't really think too much into it, but yeah, it was the vibes were good this morning.
Nice.
Everyone was in good spirits.
This is your third time doing this race?
Yes.
Yeah. What feels different about this time? Does it feel different? Have you got the same mentality? Like.
I'd say. I mean, I think the first time I came, I don't think I was in great shape, but last year I felt like I was in really good shape and just either went out too hard. Slash just wasn't my day. Did have an issue with my foot, but I also think it just didn't run the race right and it wasn't happening on the day. And sometimes, especially in the 10k and on the track in spikes, there's nowhere to hide. Like it is such a long time on the line. I think last year part of me thought I could run the time for Worlds. And I think maybe this year is slightly different because there is no Worlds or Olympics. The goals are Europeans and Commonwealth Games, so there's probably less of me worried about the pacing, about I need to run like silly fast here, I need to run 27 flat, and more just like thinking I just want to race the race well and not think about the time or splits or anything. I'd say that's probably the main difference, and hopefully, I mean, most of the time you should go into a race like that because that's how you do run quick. But I was pretty stressing a bit last year about the pace and in that sort of uncharted territory. But I think this year, hopefully, just sort of knowing I don't need to hit any specific time, and just thinking about running the race well.
Right, lads. See you in the morning.
I'll catch you.
Going to go for a little jog. We've had a coffee and a pastry this morning, sat outside our lovely house. Sleep, maybe. I think I'll go quite fast. I have to leave at like 5, so yeah, we're gonna have pasta and chicken for lunch, aren't we? And then that's it, really. It's go time, baby.
I slept really well, actually. Yeah, it was good. Good sleep. Lads were quiet, which was nice. I think I got like 9 or 10 hours. Optimal. Yeah, just doing some grounding now. You know, got the dogs out on the sand. Just, you know, we'll hide them though. Cool.
Because I didn't know if they have it there.
But
But they don't do lids, so I just did a.
Thanks.
I've had a good day, thank you. I basically done it as if I'm racing, to be honest, just without some of the little intricacies. Did a slightly longer shakeout this morning, jog and some strides, keep the body in the routine of the doubles that I've been doing. Want this to be like a hard session, you get what I mean, or a harder session, rather than my body feeling like, oh, it's tapering, let's have fun, and like I don't want the big adrenaline dump after I'm finished, because I need to do that next week when I'm racing. So yeah, just here, came down early just to support Sarah and Flo and stuff, so they're not by themselves when they're warming up. And now I'm just guessing who's going to win all the high school races, which is quite fun. But very judgmental, actually. You shouldn't stereotype, that's what I've learned.
So you have to take a few.
I think we might be sleeping, but I think we might be walking to the depths of road. It never seemed so hard to say what you really mean, when everything you have seen is from above. It's the death of love. we're running out all the time. And it's rising and it's low.
It's good, Sarah.
Perfect, Sarah. Perfect.
Nice, Sarah. Good move.
It was fine. I wanted to feel a little bit better, but I ran the pace like I did 3K, so it wasn't too bad. I feel like I haven't felt the altitude boost yet that you're supposed to feel when you come down. So it was good, like to take into account just like how I feel. Andy was like, kind of just keep track of how you feel like day 1, day 2, and day 3, and day 4, and then hopefully we'll find the right day to sort of come down and then race on.
I felt like I definitely had more, but it was going to be gears. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but well done.
No, as in like, you know, when I was like, I wish this was I could break my 3K PB here. Because I was like, I reckon I could close, but it's going to go off the lights. And I went off the lights a little bit, and then I squeezed and I went above him. I was like, shit, don't fuck this up. Like, that was good.
That was an experience.
That was alright, 2.5K.
Nice.
Good.
Oi.
That was good.
Well done.
We're just watching, this is all raw reaction. Not been the best day so far in terms of people's injuries resurfacing, just not having the night they're having, both from Macau and just like Hoka and other athletes you'd expect from different brands to do well. But we have got Scott and Rory still in this right now, coming up to 5K now. Literally, this is going to be the 5K split here. So they're going to be about 13... 45? Yeah, they're going to be bang on. He's on the 27:30 lights, so look, this is the realities of racing. 10,000 metres is tough. But I'm a pretty good athlete. Obviously, I'm not an endurance athlete. I just did 2.5K and it's pretty hard pace for 27 flat. So, hey, we're showing you it all, man.
Come on. Come on, Rory, let's go. Go, Rory! Come on, lad! Come on.
Nice, Scott. You look class, mate. You look class. Rory, you look really good. You look really good, Rory. Come on.
Come on, go on, Scott!
Here we go, Scott. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, Scott. Go on, Scott, you don't lose those lights. Come on, Scott.
Come on, Scott, it's good.
Scott, you go with them. You go with them, Scott. Let's go. Go on, Scott. Scott, you go now. Go now, Scott. You've got to go. Yes, Scott. Come on.
I went with you. I tried to go with him and I hit the jets too early.
You found another gear?
Well, I went with him and I had to back off a bit. Like 2 minutes to go. There was no one better to chase. God, Ellis, you guys are crushing it, dude. There was no one better for you to chase than when Woody went. Yeah, well done. You should be so proud of me.
Unreal, Scott.
I felt so good until about 6K.
Yeah.
And then the laps from, so I was counting 5 laps.
Yeah.
The laps from 2K from 6K was like, it was okay.
Yeah.
And those laps from maybe about 7.5K to about 9K were fucking so hard.
Yeah. You dug in so well.
But like, honestly, the first 6K I felt so smooth. Thank you.
So good.
How are we getting on YouTube? Potentially just a bit too soon after Seville?
Not potentially, definitely. I think for us, well, actually, I don't want to speak for Sarah. I'll let her speak for herself. But obviously, she's coming from the same position as me, post-marathon. I think we always knew it was going to be somewhat of a quick turnaround, 6 weeks post-marathon, and especially debut marathon as well. I feel like in the future, maybe we can turn around quicker to run a race, but a 10K track race has always been relentless. I've always found them really tough and felt like you have to fully lock in both mentally and physically to the training to get the most out of the race. And I think for me, like today especially, it was just a touch too soon, 6 weeks after. With this game, you learn a lot about yourself. You never lose, you learn. And you know what? I've learned a lot about myself tonight, especially. Don't do a 10K track race after 6 weeks of recovering from a marathon, basically.
What's been going on since Seville?
Yeah, I mean, I guess even in the build-up, I was having like some feet issues. Did Seville, and then yeah, since then to be honest, the main focus, just while I was in flag, was just getting my feet right. I was able to train, and I still am able to train, which is good, but they're just clearly not ready for spikes. I put them on for maybe 800 metres in Flagstaff, and that was it, and I was too scared to put them on again until tonight. And yeah, I think same as what Ella said, to be honest, lessons learned probably just a bit too soon post-marathon. But yeah, just need to get these feet right, and then we'll be we're fit. We just need a bit more recovery, basically. So
Nice.
yeah.
Beats, how was it? Huge run. What was your
Good.
PB before this?
41 on the road from Valencia, but 27:58 officially on the track from college 4 years ago now. So yeah, it's been a long time coming, that one. I think I said last week I had some unfinished business with the 10k, and honestly it's more me in this track because I've DNF'd here twice. So to finish that one and finish it well, relieved. I'd say I went into it wanting to just run smart, and like it's tough because I feel like the athlete I am, I always want to maybe chase that time that might be a bit out of reach and see if I can do it. But today I was like chatting to Andy before, I was like, I need to, like, my biggest thing's like patience, especially in a 10k. I was like, I need to feel like I'm running within myself for the first 5k. That's how I wanted the first 5k to feel, and luckily it did feel like that. So I was like, I knew I was on for like a decent 5k, and I was like, this feels pretty smooth. And when I got to 5k, I was like, just get to 10 laps to go, and then it's 2 sets of 5 laps is the way I was like counting it in my head, and probably felt really good until maybe about, I want to say 8 laps out, 9 laps out maybe, and my legs started hurting a bit then, and I was like, it's all right, just relax and try and stay smooth. And luckily we had a really good group, and then I was like, got to the last 3 laps and just race the group. And I think Foppen went with 500 to go, and I followed him. And I was with him until maybe about 200 to go, and I was like, I think maybe I've gone a little bit too hard too early here. Felt like I was tying up a bit, and then luckily I had a second win in the last sort of 120 there. But no, really happy, and I think just keeping that like good momentum going. I feel like I haven't really had a bad race in a while. Just trying to stack those like good days, solid days, and every time like sort of go out there, make sure I'm getting the best out of myself. So yeah, no, I'm really happy with that. Hopefully, it sets up a nice summer of racing.